Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Indie Exchange. We are here with Childish Motherfucker. Y'all might have heard him around. He got a couple hits out right now. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hand it over to him. Go ahead and introduce yourself for us.
It's Childish Motherfucker. Don't forget the motherfucker. You heard?
And tell us where you from.
You know I'm from the city, Detroit.
Of course, okay.
Motherfucking no place.
Alright, and I see you on the music scene. You've been dropping. Tell me, how long you been making music?
I probably started like, I want to say 2021, like late 2021.
So you've been making music for about 5 years now.
Damn, it's 2026.
It's 2026, so that means you about 5 years in right now.
Yeah. 5 years strong.
Alright, so boom. So you've been making music, you've been making waves for about 5 years. What made you start taking it seriously? Like, did it start off as just playing around, or did you come into it at the beginning like, no, I'm about to do this shit hardcore? All or nothing?
It started off a little bit, honestly, it started off a little bit in spite. Like, it was just like, if they could do it, I could do it type shit. It was just like, okay, cool. And then I started noticing every song that I made, I liked and I loved. And I was like, it's something not right here. Like, you shouldn't like every single fucking song. And then, I don't know, it just kind of grew from there because it was like challenge accepted.
Right.
If I like this song, I can't like the next song. And then I did. And to this day, still, I'm like, this is my shit. Like,
just typing yourself
song.
every time.
Man.
So, when it comes to Detroit music scene has its own sound and has its own style. So, what was the first Detroit song that made you like feel like you wanted to rap? Like, I know like everybody got influences outside of Detroit, but when it comes to artists in the city, which ones was the ones that made you feel like you wanted to get on the mic? Like they had you ready to go.
Shit, the furthest I can think back to that is commonly known between everybody's Cash Kid. Cash Kid was a dude I grew up listening to like high school, and he came out with, I think, On My Mama, and then some other, like, he just, like, I don't know, my ears, I ain't never heard of shit like that. I was used to people saying like Jay-Z and those type of people was, you know, those rappers and those, you know, music people, and they weren't necessarily musical idols for me. You know, like that's just not how my brain worked, and I didn't really understand the wordplay. And Cash Kid came out, and he was talking this shit, and I was like, he fast, he's you know, he articulates well, and he got swag. Like, I don't know, it's like, damn, nigga,
Right.
This little nigga, he popping this shit. So it's just like, all right, hold on, like it kind of let me know, like, you don't gotta necessarily talk about shit. Just talk about some shit. It just makes sense. You feel me? I don't know.
You gotta talk about shit to talk about shit.
You feel me?
Right. So when we're talking about early, like in your career, when you started making music, what was your first studio session like?
My first studio session, I probably wouldn't change it for nothing, because I finally worked up enough nerve to go. I finally had the money to go, and I couldn't have picked a fucking better engineer. Shout out to Case.
Shout out to Case.
At the Lion Studios. That nigga, he bought his shit. Came in there, it was at Greenfield Marketplace. Probably, and it still is.
Greenfield Plaza.
So, Greenfield Plaza. Greenfield Marketplace is what, a grocery store?
I think so. You didn't meet him there.
Shout out to the But, well, we went downstairs, and I was like, I don't know about this. Cause I went in the basement, and I was like, this is a little sketch. But shit, I went down there, and it was a whole nother vibe. Like, when you walked into the door, you didn't even realize where the fuck you were. And he was an awesome engineer. He took his time with me. He was patient. I let him know off the top, like, hey, this is my first time. If I'm asked, let me know. He didn't let me know, and I was definitely asked. But I grew, and he helped me. So I for sure I'm appreciative for that.
You're appreciative. We all need a little guidance along the way. So when we talking about like you as a person, we trying to get the people to know who you are. Who is Childish, right?
Shit.
So when we talk about how people look at you, what's something that people assume about you that ain't true? more often than
So,
not?
I don't know, because I don't be asking people. Shit, I'd probably say a lot of people probably think that I'm mean or are hard to approach. I got that a lot growing up, that, like, we would have never been friends, and have you not just smiled? Because at first I was, and it fucked me up. But, I mean, it was just kind of like, it helped me at the end of the day. Growing up in Detroit, you need to have some tough skin.
Yeah.
So if I look like I don't want to be fucked with, ain't nobody gonna fuck with me.
For sure. This is not the place to come and be pussy.
Hello?
So speaking about Detroit, Detroit, like we talked about earlier, Detroit has a specific sound. So what part of the Detroit sound influenced you the most? Like, who are some people in the city who you feel like you take their sound and kind of fuck with a little bit, and they kind of help develop your sound?
Okay, so I'm going to go off the grid a little bit, and I don't know if a lot of people know about her, but I knew about her as a kid. I'm just now finding out she's from Detroit, and I don't know why that surprised me, but Angel Hayes. She was the first person that had some depth. She was the first person that had that rhythm. She was like everything. She was like the female Eminem and Weezy. Like, I don't know. And she was fine. Like, she fine. So it was just like, damn, you cold. And it routed me the poetic way more so. Mm-hmm. So I guess I can say I've been doing music longer than 5 years. I've been doing music 5 years, but I've been writing poetry.
You've been going serious for about 5,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So you feel like Angel Hayes has a different sound, right? That's not like the typical. Cause me personally, I've never listened to her, but she don't sound like typical Detroit. Detroit has a specific sound.
Okay.
Some people have that
Everybody
twang,
know Cash Doll.
Yeah.
Everybody know Cash Doll. You feel me? That voice, that essence on the mic type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably biased, but whenever Angel Hayes get on that bitch, I'm like, oh, this Angel Hayes.
Yeah.
Like, and if nobody else fucking know, I know. So shout out to you.
Shout out to Angel Hayes. Say you know the sound, but not everybody might know the sound. So when we talking about Detroit sounds, like, what do you feel like? What do you think made the Detroit sound blow up? Because we wasn't always on the map. That's like a new thing that's just not coming around, where people are kind of jumping on the Detroit train, whether it's Detroit or Flint, because Flint up there too with Rio. You got Babyface E. You got, people making a noise. You got BFB the Pac-Man. So you got all these people who are just now making it outside of state lines, and people understanding that we got our own little swag up here.
I feel like, look, I'm going to give the legends they got, because, Eminem, of course, was the first Detroit rapper that, to me, was like going crazy. Like, Detroit rapper, however y'all want to say it. But for him to be who he was, it was just like, damn, he take this nigga on stories and shit like that. So I'm not going to say that they just getting put on the map. Back then, they had to snatch the spotlight, so to speak. You feel me? So it more so, it's like the world finally giving Detroit a chance.
Yeah.
Like, Detroit, we always been about knowing we it. And if we not, we are.
So we it, even when we not, we is.
Hello.
So, can you name 3 Detroit artists people should be paying attention to right now?
Childish motherfucker.
Okay, top of the list.
Angel Hayes.
So you gotta think about it.
Do it have to be a rapper?
Name
three
3 Detroit artists.
Okay.
3 Detroit artists that people should be paying attention to right now. Okay. We paying homage to the city.
Okay, for sure. I'm gonna say Childish motherfucker. I'm gonna say Angel Hayes, and I'm gonna say, damn, I got stuck at the same one too, cause it's so many people for the third one. You know what? I'm gonna say, fuck. You know what? I'm gonna just say, can I just say Section 8 Entertainment?
You could.
Cause I mean, honestly, it's hard to narrow down 3. We got like Section 8 Entertainment.
Section 8 Entertainment. So we got Childish Motherfucker. We technically said Childish Motherfucker twice. So listen to it double time.
Hello? Come on, well, say no.
So let me ask you a little question real quick. So, do you think the music scene in Detroit is really dense right now? There's a lot of people trying to be artists, and some people say it's hard to get that support in the city. So, do you think that Detroit artists support each other enough?
I don't think I've had a bad experience with like another Detroit artist. With that being said, I haven't necessarily reached out to a lot of Detroit artists, but anytime that I have, or anytime that I've tried to come before them, they always accept me with open arms. And whether it was something that needed help on the production end, or if somebody was just telling me I need to do hard in my bars, I appreciated everything. You know what I mean? I put it to work. So I'm gonna say Detroit has always been we gonna let you know type of city for sure. So,
but do you think criticism and support is the same thing at that point? Like, you're saying that Detroit is definitely a city that's gonna tell you if you ask, they gonna let you know you asked. They're not gonna let you slide being asked. But does that criticism also double as support?
I think criticism is better than support, actually, because you might not like me, you might not like how my music is, but at the end of the day, you listened enough to be like, dang, if this nigga would have just said this, if this nigga would have just did it this way, you listen enough, you feel me? And if that's something that can give me some more ears, or can even help me see something a different way, you feel me? That's gonna help me. It's always great to have people that is for you, but everybody that's for you not gonna be, you know.
Yeah. So let's get into a couple debates right now. So these are your opinions and your opinion only. So between these two, who do you feel like had the bigger run? Do you think it was T Grizzly, or do you feel like it was 42 Doug? Who had the best run? Best hit. You feel like T Grizzly had the better run. Mm-hmm. All right. Why you feel like that?
I mean, for one, I'm not. I'm not. I banged a lot of T Grizzly shit. I'm gonna say it that way. When he came out with First Day Out, of course. Everybody loved that song. But then I was like, nigga can't have another banger. Then like the next few songs is banger, banger, banger. And I'm like, damn. Nigga popping his shit. And then he did that Coney shit. Mm-hmm. And I was one of the niggas that got some. So look, shout out for sure.
So you feel like T Grizzly had the best run?
Yeah, because he did more. To my knowledge and to my opinion, he did more. You feel me? Like, we know 42 Doug by his music and his hype type shit, but we know T Grizzly by his music, whether it's Scandal or whether it's other shit. You feel me? But everybody know that nigga. You know.
I bet. So who you feel like has the hardest punchlines right now? Is it Babytron or is it Rio the Young OG?
I'm gonna have to give it to Rio just cause they know offense against Babytron. I just fuck with Rio.
You say you just a bigger Rio fan.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that. So, do you feel like we talked about already? Once again, we talked about it a little bit, but it's a lot of people in the city who are artists, upcoming artists, indie artists. You feel me? Do you feel like the Detroit rap scene is oversaturated right now?
I mean, if anything, it's oversaturated because it's so much talent. Because everybody, when we was little, I'm gonna be a rapper, but you feel me? Most of the niggas are CNAs or they doing something completely different. But it's the niggas that was like, this the last thing I got, and I got too much to talk about. You feel me? I'm too relatable. Yeah. Either it's that or shit. Just want to make some music. You want to make some money type shit. You feel me? Like it. Damn, you made me forget the question.
Do you feel like the rap scene is oversaturated?
Okay, yeah. So I would say it's only oversaturated because there's so much talent.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I get that. It is a lot of talent in the city. It's a lot of niggas that's out there that some of them could be the next big thing. You feel me? So we gonna go through the hot seat real quick. These are called the Detroit Hot Takes. Your answer is not right or wrong. It's just your opinion once again. But these are the hottest takes right now. You ready?
Let's do it.
Who's the king of Detroit right now? when it comes to hip hop? When it comes to the rap
do they have to
scene,
be from Detroit?
Detroit.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna give it to Sada. Honestly.
You feel like Sada the King right now. He doing it right now.
Yeah. And Pac-Man giving a real good show, or good, you know, or Skilla really, he giving a good run for his money too.
Skilla doing this shit right now too for sure. Who you think got the craziest punchlines in Detroit right now? Cash Kid. Ain't nobody topping that. That talk crazy.
Cash Dow too.
Cash Dow, yeah.
Cash Dow too.
Cash Dow talk her shit for sure. So give me Detroit rap Mount Rushmore.
How many people?
That's 4 people on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 4 people on Mount Rushmore. So give me your Detroit rap Mount Rushmore.
Eminem, Cash Dow, Cash Kid.
One more.
It's really a tough one between Sada and well, I guess Sada.
So your Mount Rushmore is really more so some of the current people that's on the scene right now.
Okay, so is that
it's all time?
Have to be, okay, I'm about to say, does it have to be historical or?
It's all time, so it can be new, old. That's your Mount Rushmore is your Mount Rushmore.
Shit, now you got me thinking because Eminem got to be on it.
You already said him.
Oh, okay, bet.
So you keeping your take.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Would you rather have one viral song or a loyal fan base? Like none of your songs go viral, but you got a loyal fan base, or would you prefer a viral song?
Thinking with my heart, I'm like, give me the fans. But thinking with my head, if I can get one song to go viral, I can have a whole lot of fans. You feel me?
So it's levels to it. It's steps to that shit. I feel that shit. Who you feel like is the most underrated Detroit artist right now?
Me.
Simple. Say nothing else to say to it. Say one Detroit rap opinion that might get you in trouble.
One more time, say it. Name one.
Give me one Detroit rap opinion that might get you in some trouble.
Like, do it have to be about a song?
Nope. Detroit rap in general.
Okay, because it's might be some gossip, like some tea. I just got a theory.
Okay.
I think Cash Dow and Cash Kid is making cash. Okay? They're saying like that.
Say they making cash.
They made a couple bangers, and I was like, I don't know, y'all talking to each other. I ain't never seen no interaction like that.
Good.
That chemistry, hey. I know that chemistry.
For sure. So I'm saying that chemistry got to come from somewhere.
Go crazy.
So look, going back to you as an artist, you're technically an independent artist. I know you're the co-founder of Section 8 Entertainment, but as an indie artist, what's the hardest part about being an independent artist?
Finding it. For real. Shit, just being real. Like, once you got a lot to say, even the way to say it and, you know, shit like that, it costs money to get videos. It costs money to get it mastered. It costs money for beats. It costs money for all that shit. And so, yeah, you can make all the songs you want. But if it's not making an income, then it's not, you don't got shit coming in. Like, it's not doing nothing. And so, the hardest thing is be to fund it. Because in the midst of you just wanting to do some music, you got to pay some bills. Mm-hmm. And what's going to get you out of a song mode faster than clocking the fuck in?
Real life and being an adult come into play, huh?
Whew.
So, when it comes to other artists that's trying to make it right now, and being that you've been on this road for consistently 5 years. You've been on this road for about 5 years now, seriously, taking it serious. So, what advice would you give other artists trying to find themselves and find their way right now?
You know, I was about to be funny and be like, everybody else quit. So, no, I'm just playing. But, for real, keep going. Like, motivation and... What was it? Motivation and... Fuck. I be blown. Hold on. his motivation and his loyalty. Let's just say that because I can't think of the other one. But those two things, loyalty, whether it's to yourself, whether it's to your crew, whether it's to your family, whether it's to you just making sure you get a motherfucking meal, you gotta have loyalty and you gotta have motivation. Because if you don't got motivation, you don't got reason. If you don't got reason, what the fuck are you here for? Like,
alright. Just say, niggas just gotta keep going. Shit get hard, but we gotta power through.
When shit get hard, then you go harder.
Go harder. That's what I like to hear right there. So, what projects do you have coming up that people should be looking out for? What you got coming out that people should keep their eyes open for?
So, I dropped a song recently, Reflect. It was more of a serious song, not so childish, if you will. But I got, it's a part of a project, which is motherfucking 3.0. And it's a celebratory project based on, or not based on, but anyway, it's a celebratory album that's dedicated to my birthday. I ain't gonna say how old it is, but you know, 3.0. You feel me? So it's just about to be a whole bunch of proof of growth. I'm gonna show that even though I wasn't all up in your face, you feel me, I was still grinding. I was still, whether it was writing or whether it was getting some money, shit, I was still putting forward that effort. And you about to see all the motherfucking seeds.
For sure. So tell people where they can find your music at, where they can get social media handles.
Shit, you can find my music on any major platform. Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music, TikTok, shit. Childish motherfucker. And occasionally it'll be childish _ motherfucker. But it's only one of me, you feel me? You can't miss me. So shit, you can catch me on any platform. Instagram, Facebook. And if you can't find me that way, type in Section 8 Entertainment. Section number 8 Entertainment.
Alright, for sure, y'all. We gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It's been a pleasure having Childish motherfucker in the building. We got down to the nitty gritty. We got some questions answered. Y'all go check out his new shit that he got coming out. And go check out that release that he just dropped too. Reflect now on all platforms. Make sure y'all go check it out. And until next time,
you owe me a blunt too. Say no.
We out of here.
We out.